Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Minnesota Lynx. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Ryan Banafitemi.
Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's how most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shootout.
And so she draws the foul on the shot, trip to the line to shoot two.
And what a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Napheesa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA Finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23 and 9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Now Collier, guarded by Young.
Hey!
Collier gets the bucket.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be there for them.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Shepard. She's guarded by Parker-Tyus. Inside. Here's Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Using that 6'4" length, Alana Smith converts down low.
Now Gray. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Collier. Wilson pulls it down. Here's Las Vegas. Down low. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Right out of the gates, and they are locked and loaded. No misses and 3 scores early.
And it's good. 2 points.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Lloyd. Gray for 3. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Despite the miss, a solid start for them offensively.
Shot's good by Smith.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Gray in the post. Wilson outside. Lloyd, she's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside Young, to the middle. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now here's Shepard. Pass to Heidemann. Now here's Williams. Shepard covered by Lloyd. A'ja Wilson grabs the board. The Aces trailing. Here's Gray. That's good, and so A'ja Wilson with the assist.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Here's Smith. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Gray. Heidemann grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. Here's Shepard. She's guarded by Parker-Tyus. Here's Collier. And the layup is good.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Parker ties the screen.
Here's Gray. That one falls.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to get the rebound. So, you know, she might not have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
In the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6.
And I like when Gray attacks the defense, especially on the drive when she's able to keep her balance.
Now here's Shepard. Collier inside. Guarded by Young. The shot by Collier, no good. Pass to Young. Here's the 3. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
And here's Shepard. And here's Collier. 6 points for her. Here's Heidemann. And again, no good by Minnesota. Gray with it. 8 points for her. To the inside. Wilson, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Collier. Williams. Back to Collier. They need this. Wilson pulls it down.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Lloyd. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Wilson. Rebound by the Lynx.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Now Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Smith with it.
Parker Tyus picks her up defensively.
Shot's good by Smith.
Hasn't missed yet. 4 for 4 to start.
She's setting herself up to be their go-to player today.
Parker ties the screen.
Here's Gray. Heidemann grabs the miss. The Lynx leading. Pass to Williams. Here's Collier. Heidemann. Gray defending. Now here's Collier. Here's Heidemann. Offline with the 3. Gray left side. And here's Wilson.
And one surprise this season, a few upstarts making early waves.
Yeah, it's hard to predict which teams will break out. So many factors involved. Now the question is for those upstart teams you were mentioning, Blake, can they sustain their success?
It's going to be interesting to see that, guys, and you know that opponents will start to figure them out a little bit. But for right now, it's fun to see those teams playing with a lot of confidence.
McBride misses. Wilson outside. Pass to Gray. Wilson. Outside Young. 20 feet out. Wilson can't hit.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Now here's Carlton.
Not a lot of room. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Fires for 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. Here's Bell. Misses the 3. Right outside. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. The Aces leading. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Chelsea Gray for 3. That missed basket takes her to 4 for 8 from the floor. Pass to McBride. Over Gray. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Wilson. Hits it from the high post.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Aces on top, up by 3. And back in a moment as... And off we go. A close game, now entering the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Courtney Williams for 3. The three-pointer is on target. It's all knotted up.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Smith outside. It's tipped. Williams with the steal. The floater, and the layup is good.
That shot helps Williams so much, the floater. It makes it very hard for the help defenders to stop her.
And a key member of the 2024 Minnesota team that went to the finals, Courtney Williams.
She was top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting that season, was Minnesota's 3rd leading scorer on that playoff run, showed some serious two-way guard abilities.
Pass to Bell. Evans. Gustafson down low. Easy jumper from very short distance.
Getting the ball to Gustafson down low, that's a winning possession.
Now here's McBride. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Aces.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
And here is Gray. She's got 8. Smith. That's no good. Couldn't get her first shot to go. Here's Carrington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, there's the athleticism of Carrington right there. Phenomenal at navigating lanes and capitalizing.
And the Aces call time here. Las Vegas trailing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. It's good.
Excellent creativity and decisiveness as a ball handler. Gray is no stranger to initiating some offense.
Back to Williams. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Smith.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Minnesota Lynx.
On Saturday, the Los Angeles Sparks coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Washington Mystics.
And for their matchup with the Sun, on paper, they should be expected to come away with the win. But this might be one of those trap games where they can let it get away from them if they're not focused.
You have to keep your concentration and take care of business. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
The Lynx leading. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catching fire. She'll eat you alive.
Smith up top. Nice D from Nafisa Collier.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Here's Gray. It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
This has been Gray's game so far. She's scoring at will and putting on an absolute show.
There's a screen. Courtney Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Smith.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Lloyd. Back to Gray. Bell. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. And can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Collier left side. Again, Minnesota.
You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Bell. Lloyd from outside the arc. And Collier pulls it down. Outside Williams. Now here's Carrington. Now here's McBride. Gray defending. It's hauled in by the Aces. Screen by Gustafson. The 3. And it's Collier with the rebound. And here are the Lynx now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Gray. Drops in the breakaway layup.
With a willingness to push the tempo and out-hustle opponents, Gray is a dangerous fast break option.
Right outside. Pass to Carrington. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
Back to Lloyd. Gustafson, covered by Carrington. Gustafson down low. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. The tray doesn't go for her. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Turnovers, just a big part of why they've lost the lead this quarter.
Yeah, they've given up 4 points off those miscues. Part of what's led to this run.
Pass to Shepard. And here's Collier. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. Now here's Young. D right on her. And they pick up 2.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Here's Heidemann, covered by Lloyd. Heidemann, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Bell. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Wilson. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Here's Wilson. Off target at the rim. So the Lynx now. Pass to Shepard. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Really coming into her own from downtown. Shepard is doing her best to stretch the floor.
Here's Gray.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And good on the second, so she makes both.
A dead-eye outside shooter, Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
The kick out to McBride. And the three off target.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse. Great job getting to the line here. Didn't even have an attempt in the first quarter.
Pass to Heidemann. This one for three. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Over to the wing. Wilson outside. There's the three. Shepard pulls it in. The Lynx with the lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Kayla McBride. Heidemann. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Guarded by Young. Pass to Smith. And Asia Wilson with the block. Here's Boyd. And they take the lead.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
At the line for the away team, Jules Lloyd. One shot.
With one on the clock. No good on that shot. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Aces ahead, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been an outstanding game from Gray.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Here's Collier. And Asia Wilson with the block.
And the timing Wilson has blocking shots is special. Gets good positioning and uses her length to deny shots.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Smith. And she lays it straight in.
Yeah, she's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. And I would say she's done her part to keep them in it.
Puts it up from 12.
It's hauled in by Smith. Waved back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, she was basically out of the league. Fast forward to 2024, she's starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member for the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
To the inside. A nice shot by Wilson.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
To Las Vegas.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Chelsea Gray for 3. Rebound by the Lynx.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Shepard. Inside. Collier inside. Working on Wilson. Collier can't get it to go. And here are the Aces now.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Covered by Smith. Wilson in the post. Collier's there. And it's Wilson missing. Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Takes the 13-footer. Count it.
This is who Gray is, a shooter who feels comfortable trying her luck, pulling up off the dribble.
Takes it out to Smith. Three-pointer. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The Aces leading. Gray, that's good.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Pass to Shepard. Shepard, the screen. Clock at 4. Here's Smith. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And again, no good by Minnesota. Here's Wilson. Now here's Gray. Lays it up and banks it in.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Visa Collier for 3. Rebound by the Aces.
She's trying to get them back into it, but the results haven't been there.
And it's Gray missing. Minnesota trailing. Pass to Smith. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Looks like she used up all her makes in the last quarter because nothing is going her way since the horn.
Young, guarded by Young. Here's Collier. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
And here are the Aces now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wilson outside. Over Smith. And another miss by Las Vegas. Pass to Williams. Shepard. Collier outside. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, she's got a great stroke. I mean, that one almost dropped.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot of times that she'll hit those shots no matter how tight the D is.
Here's Williams. Collier. Fader on the way. And no good trying to use the glass. And here are the Aces now. They lead by 4. And here's Asia Wilson outside. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Williams sets the screen. Smith, no good.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Wilson outside and stolen by Smith. Collier outside. Pass to Williams. Now Smith shoots. Here's Shepard and Asia Wilson with the block.
A skilled big with a creative touch. Defenders sure have their hands full with Shepard.
And she's good on the second. Gray with it. 25 points in the game. Rebound by the Lynx. Outside Williams. Shot from 12. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Now Gray. Outside Young. Pass to Wilson. Releases from 15. And down it goes. 2 points.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Here's Collier. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
Gray with it. Williams there. And she gets it to go.
The thing that Gray does again and again and again, provide your team with winning plays.
Here's Collier. And the shot goes down.
I mean, it has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Wilson the screen. Down low. Young. Out to Gray. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
Look, she didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left her a look, and she nailed it.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. So the Lynx now. They trail by 9 points. Here's McBride. And she banks in the layup.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Lynx. McBride, right side. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gray outside. That one goes. Count it.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Carlton. Throws it up high. It doesn't go for her. The Aces leading. And the layup falls.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now McBride. Pass to Carlton. Clock at 6. To the middle. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And look how well she let her in there with that pass.
Chelsea Gray for 3. No good.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
Carlton on the wing.
Gray defending. Carlton's shot is off.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Here's Smith. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Ace.
It's the fourth quarter.
And the final period of play just about to get started here. Minnesota trailing.
Carrington outside.
Back to Williams. From the arc. And she gets the bucket.
You know, it's never too late to make a sweet dime, guys, even if you're halfway through your shot.
Screen by Gustafson.
From 7. It's hauled in by Williams.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead. Well, I admire how the defense recognized how dangerous she is from out there and then immediately got right up on her.
Lloyd, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Inside. Got a piece of it.
Minnesota foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Lloyd missing. Now the Lynx with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Smith. From past the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
The three-point shot's been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've done a good job of creating good looks from outside, and now they've really got it going.
And here's Williams. McBride, right side. Just 5 to shoot. But they get it back.
Back to Carrington.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Young. It's rebounded by Young.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result. The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Courtney Williams for 3.
It's hauled in by Smith.
And here are the aces now. Outside Young. Stolen. Carrington up top. Covered by Lloyd.
Las Vegas foul call. Melissa Smith. Second.
And the first one falls for her.
Team foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the aces now. 8-point game. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
Williams. Young with the steal. Shoots over Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
In transition, Young has fantastic finishing ability. A nose for the bucket, looks to run.
Back to Williams. McBride outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. And the Lynx miss again.
Screen by Smith.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Rebound by the Lynx. To the inside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. The first free throw is good.
Line for the away team. Cheyenne.
She hits both from the stripe. Here's McBride.
Pass to Carrington.
Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Pass to Carrington.
Back to Williams.
And here's Collier.
Launches it. Kelsey Gray grabs the miss.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Wasted no time on that one.
A strong competitor who can score from multiple spots on the floor. Gray has a developed offensive game.
Carrington outside.
Pass to Williams.
Back to Carrington.
And again, no good by Minnesota.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
A shot by Parker Tyus, no good.
Here's Minnesota. They trail by 16. Down low.
The shot by Collier, no good.
Gray outside. From downtown, no good that time.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Williams can't get it to go. Gray, she's guarded by Williams. It's stolen by McBride.
Kirsten Bell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
Nafisa Collier on the wing.
Off target from three-point range.
And that's been the story of the game. The rebounding has been very one-sided.
And they've been on the winning end. I'm a huge effort guy, and because effort is one thing you can always control. Credit this lead to force of will.
Pass to Parker Tyus. It's hauled in by Smith.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Courtney Williams for three. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Gray up top. The three.
It's hauled in by Smith.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Timeout called the Aces.
Minnesota Lynx Dancers.
And it's the Aces with the ball. 13-point lead.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
And she makes that one.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Takes it out to Collier. Off the mark there with the three.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Over to the left wing. Wilson in the post.
Covered by Smith.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. That one won't drop, and it's her first miss. She's 4 of 5. Pass to Collier. Tries to break her ice. And the layup is up and in.
A do-it-all player. I mean, inside, outside. Collier can score from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Gray. The putback.
Here's Parker Tyus. Shepard pulls it in.
And here are the Lynx now. It's a 13-point game.
And it's Collier missing.
Here's Wilson. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
Pass to Smith.
The three is up. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
And stolen by Smith.
And here we go.
Here's Shepard.
And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's the Aces with the ball. And here's Asia Wilson outside. She can't get that one.
Pass to Shepard. Collier.
Heidemann. Gray defending. From deep three-point range, off on that one. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for them.